What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We just got done mowing today. I hit up 5 lawns. We took the old ZTHD out for a run. It's a pretty easy day. We packed the push mower, the 2 string trimmers, a couple gas cans. We didn't even use the push mower. I brought it just in case. I bring it just in case a customer calls, go out to their property. I can't tell you how many times I haven't, well, only been a few times I haven't had that. They call and then find out I got to go back here and get it. So now I'm going to show you our new tow rig today. That is pretty much the video. Super excited about this. We've already had this vehicle for a while. It was kind of bought on an impulse we used to ride dirt bikes and stuff, and just it had some things that I liked about it that were really honestly set up for what we were doing at that time. Well, now I purchased this trailer that way I could haul 2 mowers. My big boy setup. You've seen my big boy setup. Well, this one right here can only haul 1 lawnmower. It can't even fit the IS 1500Z and the Craftsman back there, right there. It can't even fit those. The Craftsman is just like 2 inches too long. So once I bought this trailer, we kind of came with an issue that I'd have to park it behind this one or this one behind that one. You'd have to rearrange the driveway anytime you wanted to hook a different trailer up to the Yukon. I'm just not dealing with that. Man, that was a pain in the butt. So we already had this vehicle, and I was like, you know what? I see these things are a pretty decent tow rating for what they are. They get a lot of smack talk, but let's see how she does. Now, last week, it actually pulled the big boy setup, and it did phenomenal. Now, there are a couple issues with it, and we'll go over that here in a minute. But first, let me show you what we're pulling with. Easy with the hate, fellas. So anyway, we are pulling with a first-generation Honda Ridgeline. That is right. And I'm going to be honest with you, it does an exceptional job. And as you see, my magnets are white, so it kind of makes them look like they're part of the paint when they're really not. I do need to wash this girl. It has heated seats. That way when my back starts to hurt, kind of helps me get going. Now, the reason we purchased this truck is like most Honda Ridgelines, it has, well, all Honda Ridgelines, it has this little guy in the back. I really like that. We bought that. That way when we got done riding our four-wheelers, our dirt bikes, or whatever we were doing, we had a place to put our muddy equipment, and where even if it was raining, we wasn't going to get it, you know, just stuck out in the rain. The boots are, even though you get them wet going through creeks and stuff, boots and stuff are extremely expensive. I don't want to just leave them. And then that way, if we come in and we're tired, we ain't got to worry about leaving them in the back of the truck. They have somewhere they can be safely stored. Bugs ain't getting in them. They're probably still getting in them back there, but not as bad. Not as bad. So, and another reason I like the truck, I'm diehard SUV. I'm actually doing a bunch of stuff back there to make it a lot easier, and I'll be showing y'all a video of that. Man, I'm setting that back up really nice. I have a couple of customers that, you know, want some stuff trimmed and everything, and in the event that I have to take it with me, don't have somewhere that I can get rid of it or dispose it, I can just throw it in the back of the truck, good to go. Now, this is what I pulled today. Like I said, the simple setup, the Ridgeline actually pulls this completely fine. Now, the issue that I do run in with the Ridgeline, when you're pulling the big boy setup, the Yukon on flat ground really doesn't need to be in tow mode. It doesn't work that hard. And I know a lot of people tell you, man, that's really hard on the transmission. Yes, if you're pulling, you know, an unlevel ground, you're just on flat ground, it really doesn't bother it at all. It does a really good job. I do need to get a transmission temp gauge in both of these just to make me feel better. I used to be, I still am a mechanic. I don't do it and get paid for it anymore. But, you know, I have a lot of knowledge about it, so it would just be something to make me feel a little bit better. Especially this thing right here, it's a 5-speed. When it starts getting up around 5th gear, it really wants to be in tow mode. It kind of lugs a little bit, you know, uphill, downhill kind of areas. But other than that, it actually pulls really good. And that's only for the big boy setup. This little setup right here, it honestly doesn't matter. Once you throw that bigger trailer and then the mower on it, the other mower, it knows it's there. It doesn't really mind as long as it's in tow mode. But it does a great job. It really does. I haven't got it fully outfitted out yet. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I mean by fully outfitted. We're going to have to get this done. Now, the reason that we're pulling with this down, and actually originally didn't have a receiver on it before I show you getting it outfitted. Originally didn't have a receiver on it. That receiver up under there is brand new. So originally it couldn't hook a trailer to have a tow package. But the other week we went over some PMs on this thing. We put a new water pump and everything on it. And we found out this tire right here is completely gone. I noticed it was kind of losing tread. I didn't realize it was that bad. My fault. All the other tires are great. The alignment's out. And as you can see, she's already getting kind of soft down there too. This thing's been sitting for like 2 weeks. So these rims leak air. You got to put them, you know, check air in them all the time, which is another reason I can't believe I didn't catch that. So when I say get the Ridgeline outfitted out, this right here may seem like an accessory that you don't need, but these are super important if you're doing lawn care. And it is caution lights. And I'm going to tell you, There's many times I'm having to pull in somewhere, especially now that we got the bigger trailer. This thing is not back nowhere near as good as the Yukon. It's turning totally different. It's hard to explain what I mean. It's totally different. So these right here kind of get people's attention. I'd actually like to put a set of these, one on each right here on this side of the back mirror, or the back window. I think that'd be a big deal. But we even had that situation this morning. People just don't pay attention. Maybe you have to park on the road or something like that. Now I do put a cone out, as you will see. I'm about to fall on the gravel foot, guys. As you can see on my trailer, I do have a cone. But for me, it makes me feel a little bit better. Here's a cone. Now I do actually have these in the back of the Yukon as well. I probably put them in the back of the Ridgeline also. As you see, also got them in the back of the Yukon. Go ahead and turn these on, see what these look like. And also in the back of the Yukon, and I really like them. They are super bright. That is limo tint almost right there, guys. I know it's 5%, but I don't think it's quite limo tint. And you see how bright they are through it. I turned them on outside the tent, and they were just absolutely obnoxiously bright. So yeah. So we're going to outfit the Ridgeline with those. I know a lot of people are going to say you don't need those. I've been running my business forever with them, and that's fine. I feel more comfortable having that. I also want to put them on the back of my trailer. I'd really like to put them, some strips right in here somewhere. I don't know, just somewhere in there. It would make me feel a little better, especially as it starts getting darker. We do work late into the evening sometimes. We don't mow when it's dark, but there are times that there's not a lot of light left and we're still out mowing. So really, really happy with the way those lights are working. I'm actually working in the back of the Yukon now, like I said, doing some crazy setups. I'm gonna have a video on that. Eventually I'll take you guys out mowing with me. Right now I'm not doing that. There's so many people that are doing videos of mowing. You watch one man mow grass, as long as he's doing it right, you've pretty much watched most people mow grass. You're gonna have some people get on YouTube that are brand new, don't know what they're doing. And as long as they're trying and getting experience, heck yeah, man, keep those blades turning. But anyway, this is the new truck. I'm really happy. I've actually had this thing since November of last year, and I think I may have only put 1,000 miles on it. I absolutely despise this truck in a lot of ways. I like the way the Yukon's set up, and this is completely opposite. That's why I say the steering, very different in a lot of ways. The way you sit in the seat just feels totally different. The way you turn, it feels different. Gear shift feels different. I really love the Yukon. Honestly, I'd love to bring on another Yukon, but not going to do that right now. I prefer SUV over truck because I can keep all my equipment in the back of the SUV and I don't got to worry about getting wet. Everything on the trailer is going to get wet, but if I have my battery powered trimmer, my battery powered chainsaw, I take that stuff with me pretty much everywhere, in the event that I need to do a small job. Now I don't have these where, for big jobs I bring out gas powered stuff, but I keep them on. You never know a customer, hey man, you mind doing this real quick? They may be like, look, I'll give you $15, you can do it. Well, I ain't got the stuff on me. Well, you can come back. That's gas. Keep your stuff with you. Anyway, this is the new tow rig. I'm super excited about it. One of the other things I don't like is this right here sits lower. So this right here, ignore that. I've done that when I first got the trailer. I wasn't paying attention. But this thing sits a lot lower. So you got to watch when you go into driveways. It is very easy to tear up some stuff. But other than that, everything is awesome. So anyways, guys, it's been a video. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. We'll catch you next time, guys.